So MeloBlox has a new endless dungeon update and I got to round 100. And in that time I managed to get a few legendaries and epics as well as some gold. But look how much experience I got. During this episode, pay attention to my level and you'll just see how much I actually level up. It's pretty ridiculous at this point, and endless dungeons is a great feature to MeloBlox, so thank you to the creators. So before you enter the dungeon, you will need to collect these things called paradox crystals, which drop from any creature in MeloBlox. So there we go, we have one, a paradox crystal. I killed less than 100 enemies. I actually have a count here. 51 enemies I killed in about 15 minutes and it dropped for me. So before I entered, I went ahead and just emptied out my backpack and also picked up some health potions just to help me through the waves. So let's see how far we can get here. So I can start from round 1. I do know that once you do get to higher waves, you can pay a certain amount in silver or gold and you'll be able to start from a higher wave. But let's go ahead with this and see how hard it is. So just to run over the menu that's on the side, you will see the wave that you're on, followed by the amount of creatures left on that wave for you to kill. You'll also see dungeon luck. It increases by 0.25% with every wave, and it's just going to increase your chances of getting rarer loot. The next two stats are going to be determined by the crystal that you put into the obelisk at the start of the rounds, and they'll just give you a few random stats depending on their rarity. Mine had quantity find and creature density. Creature density is just going to increase the amount of creatures on each wave. You're going to have to kill a lot more enemies, but you get a lot more loot and XP, so yeah. So of course the first enemies are bluepies. This will give me a throwback to when I first started MeloBlox. Oh, we have our first boss encounter here. This is wave 10. He's hitting just like any other level 10 really. Nothing harder or even easier than usual. So you should be okay here. Obviously bear in mind that I'm level 75. So the enemies are going to be going down a lot faster than if you're lower level. Okay, so wave 21 looks like it starts with fungi and also some pufflets. My dungeon luck isn't too high, only 5.5%, so hopefully once we get into them later waves, we'll start seeing some legendary and epic pieces of gear. I'm just now realizing that plus 21 creature density is actually a negative effect. This means more creatures are going to spawn for me than usual. So you do have positives and negatives with each key that you get. This means that certain keys are actually going to sell for a lot higher than others and might sell for quite a lot for them high level players that want to have a lot of luck or quantity find in their dungeons. Here we go, level 30 has spawned us the Fungi King to defeat. We're also getting the fire ground effect and the lightning ground effect, so it's quite difficult this floor 30. Wow, so it looks like paradox crystals can actually drop inside the dungeon. We just got a blue one, so our rarity seems like it's going up as well. So we have made it to wave 31 and it seems like that is when devil blobs and frogs will start spawning. As you can see, they're doing a decent amount of damage to me, so I'm gonna have to be a bit more in control of this. Wave 41, we're starting to see some cacti and some of these gal rock creatures. I do not like those guys because they can one-shot me quite easily. These ones are only level 41, so we actually do not need to worry too much about them. And the ground effects are going crazy. Oh my god, I'm gonna avoid those. Alright, here's a pro tip. Don't stand in the middle because all of the enemies are gonna come directly for you and you're pretty much just gonna be screwed. So we made it to wave 50 and I know a boss is about to spawn, so I just want to see which one it's gonna be. Okay, Fungi King again. Oh my god, I hate this guy. We're on wave 51 and blobs are spawning. What is this? We're getting high level blobs now. That's kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie, I miss killing blobs. Oh my god, are you serious? No way. We made it to wave 54 and we just got kicked out. That's a terrible end to that dungeon run. So I'm back here again. This time I have a blue paradox crystal and I think I'm going to be starting from wave 51. It costs 25 silver. That's a decent chunk of money, you know. But yeah, 25 silver to get to wave 51. We'll do it. Why not? Oh my god. It goes all the way up to a wave 491. So again, it does start us off straight at where we left off with the 12.75% dungeon luck. Perfect. Level 60 here. And now we're spawning the Blob King all of a sudden. Okay. Let's not find out how strong his attack is. Let's actually dodge it this time. Because I've been too close to death a couple times here. Animations of blocking actually sick. The purples are dropping like crazy right now. Look at my character. We've got some nice armor. Ooh, our first legendary piece, guys. Oh, that's nice. So the wave 100 boss ended up being the Blob King himself. And also what you've all been waiting for, the loot of epics and legendaries that I got from round 0 all the way up to 100. I had to buy a whole new tab in my bank for this, so hopefully you can leave a like, comment and subscribe if you liked the video. And this is what I got.